afternoon, evening everyone. Hi, my name is Myra and welcome back to my channel. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Myra and I usually make movie reviews and trailer reactions and something in between as long as it has something to do with movies. So what you're about to see is one of my movie reviews, and if you like it, I hope you stay, and if you haven't, please click that bell button besides my subscribe button so you'll be notified if I upload something new, just in case you want to see more of me. Now, being a gamer myself, of course, I've heard about the notorious Tomb Raider. Have I ever played the game myself? No, but I get it. It's adventurous, it has a lot of dangers as well, physical or magical, and the main character is a very beautiful, a very smart lady with a smashing body. I mean, I get the appeal, and seeing that it has been adapted before, I've watched the previous movies like numerous times, and I always feel like, I don't think Angelina Jolie did a horrible job at being Lara Croft. She did a fantastic job even. She is still the closest person that could resemble the oldie goldie Lara Croft in the old games, and that to guts. However, when this movie came out, you can say I was blown away. I'll tell you more in detail after I told you about a short synopsis of it. The title of my review should already be a tip-off to you guys. It starts when Lara Croft is not the Lara Croft, not the adventurer, not the treasure hunter, not the girl who travels around the world to collect artifacts yet. She was just a girl that's trying to do her best in life, but she also refused to seek any sort of help from her guardian or even using her father's money. By now, her father is already being deemed as dead since he hasn't come back from his expedition for quite some time. Just when she was about to sign a paper that proved that her father is legally dead, she manages to solve a puzzle that would lead her to another puzzle and then another puzzle, and eventually led her to an unknown island, determined and ensure that her father is not dead, and she will do anything to find him. And that's just how the story unravels, how we will eventually know her for the Lara Croft that we kind of fell in love with. As usual, stop here if you haven't seen the movie, or else you might be, disappointed. Or not. Who knows? I'm not an oracle, just in case, Since I do not remember the old movies all that well, I probably won't compare them much. However, I do remember that the previous movies are like full-on action, and the main character is, she is very similar to the game. However, I did read that Angelina Jolie also facing backlash for not being physically appropriate enough to play Lara Croft. Can you imagine? And then I see our current actress now, and then I'll just say, what would people say about her now? I mean, for me, Angelina Jolie already did a fantastic job, even though I vaguely remember anything about the storyline of the previous adaptation. Maybe because there's nothing good to remember about the storyline? I don't know. But Alicia Vikander actually break the barrier about Lara Croft herself. Her body type is very different, very toned, and as you can see, not much volume in the breast area. So when I saw her at first, I was like, yes. Oh yes. Finally, a fearsome female lead with accurate body physique to play a very active action character. With no disrespect to Angelina, I think this new Lara Croft will bring the character to new heights. And after watching the movie, it definitely felt that way. The storyline is still pretty thin and predictable in most parts, especially when Lara Croft wouldn't rest easy after solving the first puzzle and she went on an adventure for finding her father. When it happened, they've incorporated some action that was derived directly from the game, such as the race. It was very action-packed, like the bicycle race with her wearing the foxtail, I think. The storm in the boat where Lara eventually have to cross the gap on the boat by grabbing what she can grab and then doing the monkey bar action thing. And then the entire old airplane scene. I'm pretty sure it is for the sake of being similar to the game as well. I mean, the plane just appeared without any meaningful trait to the actual storyline, except for a very cool action sequence. But I think it's what this movie is all about. we get a very good action-packed scenes, but very thin story. However, at least we get to connect with the character more since we see Lara Croft from when she was very little and her reason to embark on such a journey rather than having her chase some random artifact to hunt. My favorite action scene is actually when she is trying to evade all the traps in the temples while being chased by the bad guy. Second favorite is whenever she solves a puzzle, because I love me some puzzles. Except Rubik's Cube. I can never get my head around it. Also, I can definitely compare this movie to other movies that are based from games. Sometimes they succeed, sometimes they do not. I myself like Prince of Persia and of course Angry Bird. It's so hilarious. But I heard that World of Warcraft wasn't good. I didn't play the game, so I didn't see the point of me watching the movie. But I did watch some walkthrough of Doom played by Markiplier, and I actually watched the movie Doom and it was horrible. Also, if you want me to review any of these movies or if you have any other suggestions of game-based movies, please let me know. I would be more than happy to watch it and make a review for you guys when I have the time. I'm sorry. Aside from that, I don't think I can add more on characters. Although I was confused when Lara Croft was able to find her father. If a chemistry should exist when they met, I don't really see it. I think it's because I'm not entirely impressed with the father's performance, where the character is played by Dominic West. I just don't see their connection. I mean, Alicia Vikander was good, but I don't know. I don't think it works both ways. It's just how I feel. If you feel another way, please let me know, leave a comment down below, and then we can discuss about things. But that also doesn't mean that Dominic West is a bad actor. I just think there are maybe better suited actors for his role. Maybe. I'm not an expert on this as well, so it's just a hunch that I have. Also, how did he can survive in the island without being busted by the bad guys for so long? Next one is a character that I think it's a little bit weird, which is Luren, or should I say Luren Jr., played by Daniel Wu. His introduction is very fast and then he's suddenly a very supportive character out of nowhere and have this strong bond with Lara Croft because their father went a journey together. And I thought he would actually be with Lara to the very end, but he ends up being on the outside. I lost the meaning of him being there, and in the end I just give up on figuring it out. These characters that I talk about are out of place for me, but at least I did enjoy the movie. So, should you watch this movie? By far, from what I remember, this Tomb Raider is much more better than its predecessors on a lot of things. And as far as movies based on a game go, this is definitely a treat. Just don't expect a strong storyline or a deep meaning whatsoever, because this movie focuses on the game similarities and, as I said before, action sequences, even though they are sometimes very long and very meaningless. So, that is all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry that this movie review came out quite long from the actual release of the movie, but I still hope you like it. And if you do, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to me. I could use the subscribers and likes and comments. Why not? Also, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. They are in my description below. Follow me on Instagram. I sometimes do poll that would make you decide on what I should do next. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!